Hello everyone and welcome to our new class. Today we are going to discuss one of the sonnets by William Shakespeare, Sonnet 29. My name is Malak Hani Radwan from the Islamic University of Gaza. First of all, we are going to have some information about our great poem William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, born in April 26, 1564 in Starford in England. He went to Starford Grammar School. His language is modern English. He mixed between the Italian language and the French language. He wrote 154 sonnets. He died in April 23, 1616. First thing, I'm going to recite the poem, then we will discuss it together. When in this case with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone poem my outcast state, and travel deep heaven with my puzzled cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, furtured like him with friends possessed, desiring the man's art and that man's school, with what I most enjoy, contend least, yet in these thoughts myself almost despising, haply I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark at break of day rising, from sullen earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate, for thy sweet love remembered such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings. These are the things that we are going to discuss it. First, we are going to discuss the form of the sonnet. If we notice that the form of the sonnet is the usual form of Shakespearean sonnet, it's 14 line, and the structure of the 14 line is 3 quatrain and 1 couplet. And if we check the sonnet 29, we will see it is 3 quatrain and 1 couplet. So it has a regular structure. The rhyme scheme, if we check the rhyme scheme, we will notice that A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, G. So sonnet 29 has a regular rhyme scheme as Shakespearean sonnets. The meter used in this sonnet is iambic pentameter. We started with unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed syllable. So the sonnet 29 has 10, each line has 10 syllables, so we have 5 feet. The tone of the sonnet, if we notice that the tone of the sonnet is different in two different parts. The first 8 lines, the tone is sad and gloomy, and the last 6 lines, the tone is shift and become cheerful and hopeful. The speaker of the poem, we don't know the speaker of the poem if it's he or she, but the speaker of the sonnet is lover who's living in miserable condition. He or she reflects on his or her condition and describes his miseries. So he is envious of other people who have better skills and resources than him. Now we are going to discuss each quatrain individually. The first quatrain we have, when in the grace with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone queen my outcast state, and trouble deep heaven with my puzzled cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate. The poem opens with the speaker describing his miserable condition. He says that when he finds himself in a state of peril and misfortune, he cries. He cries over his condition. He cannot bear the unjust treatment by his fortune. To add further to the injury, he is not only treated badly by fortune, but also by the people of this society. He considers himself an onion with no one. Nothing is favoring his side. So he cries over his condition. He cannot tolerate the fact that he has been announced an outcast by society. The second quatrain, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, fair child like him with friends possessed, desiring this man's art and that man's scope, with what I most enjoy, contend least. In the second quatrain, the speaker reflects on the thoughts that he has when he is in miserable condition. He says that he invents the facts of other people. He wishes to have the life of the person who has better hopes than him. He has lost his hope and cannot find to see any reason to live. Therefore he invites the people who have high hopes in their lives. He also wants to have the fortune of the rich people. Furthermore, he feels the victim of good friends in his life. He wants to have friends like the rest of the people. He wishes do not end here. He says that he thinks of people with skills and want to have their skills. These skills have retarded these people respectable in society, and the speaker wants to achieve the same respect. He also talks about the envying the scope of some people in society. He wishes to have that scope so that he could use it in his favor. The third quatrain, yet in these thoughts myself almost despising, haply I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark and break of day rising from sudden earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate. The speaker speak about his shift of mood in the third quatrain. He says that when he is trapped in such a dejected state, he reaches the point that he starts loathing his own self. However, his mind turns towards his beloved by chance. This moment turns out to vital in changing the mental condition of the speaker. He said that his mind starts singing hymns as a lark sings at the daybreak. In the last two lines in the couplet, for thy sweet love remembered such well springs, that then I scorn to change my state with kings. In the couplet, the speaker tells his beloved about the reason that his change of mind. He tells his beloved that the thoughts of his love reminded him of great treasure he has. His treasure is so worthy that he is now not ready to swap position even with king. The wealth of the whole country cannot match the wealth of his treasure. Now we are going to discuss some of the themes that William Shakespeare says in the poem. We have two themes: the power of true love and religion. The power of true love is one of the most major themes of the poem. In the power of the is the power of true love. The speaker creates a context of miseries and sadness of highlight the position, effect of love on one's mind. He said that he is dejected and filled up with worldly fears. He thinks he thinks himself as an outcast from society and curses his fate for all the bad things that has happened to him. In such condition, love appears as a hero and saves his days. He is rescued from the tides of miseries and self-loathing. The second theme that we discuss is religion, even though it's not discussed authoritatively in the poem. The theme of religion plays a vital role in the overall content of the poem. The speaker says that he triples the heaven with his cries but does not mention any answer in return. However, he mentions that heaven is deaf and his cries are petals, which suggests that he is skeptical of religion. That's it for today. I hope that you enjoy my explanation and thank you for your listening. See you in another discussion.